What's going on, boys?
Cabernet Peaks, Cadillac, Michigan. Yeah, today's about 3 inches of fake snow on top of the hardest sheet of ice you've ever felt. So, yeah, we're definitely trying to backflip. Got my helmet today, so nothing stopping us. Alright, I'm not gonna act like me sitting here talking to a camera isn't weird, but I'm figuring it out. So it's gonna take some time, but we're gonna get there. Anyway, welcome to the video, welcome to the channel, and hopefully the first of many more videos just documenting my life and my training. Currently training for the Austin Marathon, February 16th, 2025. And it's just an intro video, some clips from winter break because we're not in school right now. So just stuff I've been doing, some training, some snowboarding. Those should be fun, but yeah. Thanks for watching.
You get a picture of me just pushing bone to the freezing cold ocean.
For 180. Throw some snow, boy.
Not to do.
Dude, are you okay? It's so awesome.
For the record, you don't have to believe me, but all the tricks I landed while snowboarding were just not on camera. We just happened to get all the clips of me terribly falling, but made for a good, funny montage. So today's Thursday. Currently in the middle of a 50-mile week for marathon training. We're about 52 days out. I don't know why I acted like I was thinking. I literally just looked at it, but 52 days out from the marathon. And yeah, basically, so right now training, running 6 days a week, off Sunday, and then lifting 2 to 3 days a week because I can only hit legs right now. I broke my wrist, so my wrist I still can't lift with my right hand. So I could do upper body for my left side, but I haven't yet, if I'm going to. But legs 2 or 3 times a week. And yeah, Monday is heavy legs and track workout. Tuesday, easy run. Wednesday or Thursday, like tempo run. I did Thursday this week just because Christmas was yesterday. And then whichever one isn't the tempo run will be easy. Friday, easy run. Usually a little shorter run. And then I have my long run on Saturday, which this week is about 15 miles. So we're getting up there. I'm super excited for this marathon. A little backstory if you don't know. So 2 years ago, this upcoming February, which is when the marathon is, I was a senior in high school, and I was just finished my wrestling season, and the day after the season ended, I had to go to the emergency room because my legs swelled up and I had an infection. We were in the emergency room. They gave me antibiotics, did some tests, whatever, and then sent us home that night. And I think that was a Sunday. And then following Tuesday, nothing had gotten better. It was still pretty bad. The infection was still there. My leg was still swollen. Went back to the ER. And then that day they admitted me to the hospital for about the next 2 weeks, where I get surgery on my leg to clean out all the infected fluid in there, and basically just sit in the hospital while they were giving me antibiotics through IV. And that was a pretty tough moment for me because I think, especially, being a senior in high school and wrestling ending, which was my favorite sport. I loved it. And it was just hard, I think, and that kind of made things worse at the time because, sport was ending. And kind of all throughout high school, I felt, or at least when I started wrestling my freshman year, and then when I started getting better, probably end of my sophomore year and junior and senior year of high school, I kind of felt like Superman because, I was never hurt. I was never injured. I rarely got sick. I loved playing sports and being active and everything. Loved it. And so that was kind of the first big injury or anything to put me out, and it was really hard for me at the time because I don't think I ran for another 3 months, which I was planning to run a half marathon in April, but that never ended up happening because my leg was infected and I was still recovering, so I wasn't able to run. So, yeah. And then the year after that, this past February, 2024, or March, I was planning to run a marathon in Knoxville, which in hindsight probably wasn't the smartest idea because I wasn't really training for it. It was just some things that happened and I was just wanting to do something to kind of do it. Like I just wanted to do it, you know? And so I was planning to do that, which was also in April, I think. But then in March, I sprained my ankle really bad. And also that February actually is when I broke my wrist snowboarding. But I didn't know it until May when I had to get surgery. It's not a long story. But so I sprained my ankle and didn't end up running that marathon. And so now here I am. My wrist, I get surgery on my wrist in May, and then so I couldn't lift or anything. So I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna double down on running. I still hitting legs, but over the summer I ran a lot, and I'm still running a lot, obviously, because I'm training for the marathon. But that's kind of what sparked that, because I knew I wanted to do one. And then my dad actually surprised me with buying the tickets or the entry into the Austin Marathon. So that was awesome. Super grateful for that. But so it's been about at least 2 years in the making, probably more. And I am so excited to run in Austin because I think I'm going to crush that marathon, and I'm so excited. Training has been going great, and I'm like, it's probably good I had more time to actually set up a training plan and do it and follow it instead of just kind of running one on a whim just for the sake of doing it. It feels bigger than just the marathon for me because of everything that's happened the past years, and even without like the physical stuff, I've just had a lot of personal mental health stuff going on the past 2 years, but now, like, I don't know how to explain it, but you know, everything just seems to be going a lot better than things have been. And so I'm excited, not just for the physical side of finishing this marathon and getting a good time, but the mental side of training for it, showing up every day, knowing I've wanted to do this for the past 2 years, but it not being able to happen, and finally being able to make it happen. Knock on wood. So I'm super excited. I'm so grateful that I get to do this and that I'm able to do this and that I want to do this. I want to talk a little more about why I'm deciding to just start making YouTube videos, because I've been kind of posting to my Instagram and TikTok a little recently, the past couple months, but I think I really want to go pretty hard on this. One, I just think it'll be fun. Like, I'm enjoying trying it out, learning, and I'm glad I get to document my training just for that, like, just to have for myself. But I also just want to, if I can help and motivate, inspire, like, even one person, I think this will be pretty worth it. And yeah, I'm very grateful for everything that I have, and like everything I'm able to do. I know it's not, I mean, no one else cares, but I'm very lucky, and I know I'm very lucky, and I don't want to take it for granted. And so maybe this can turn into something, but it doesn't have to, you know, it's just for fun. Also, I provide personal coaching or training plans. So if anyone's interested in that, it'll be linked down below, and it's also in my Instagram. So if you're still watching, thank you. I appreciate the support, and I hope you have a great new year and great holiday. Thank you.